Live breaking news, everybody. Chuck the Buck Schumer, the guy who's been in Congress way too long, overstayed his welcome, is now officially under investigation by the DOJ, the Department of Justice, for making threats against conservative U.S. Supreme Court justices, namely Justice Kavanaugh and Justice Gorsuch. These comments were said to relate to the consequences justices might face for certain decisions. Check this out.
You know what's at stake? Over the last 3 years, women's reproductive rights have come under attack in a way we haven't seen in modern history. From Louisiana to Missouri to Texas, Republican legislatures are waging a war on women, all women. And they're taking away fundamental rights. I want to tell you, Gorsuch, I want to tell you, Kavanaugh, you have released the whirlwind, and you will pay the price. You won't know what hit you if you go forward with these awful decisions. The bottom line is very simple. We will stand with the American people. We will stand with American women. We will tell President Trump and Senate Republicans who have stacked the court with right-wing ideologues that you're going to be gone in November and you will never be able to do what you're trying to do now ever again.
Boy, can you imagine if Trump would have said something like that? If Trump would have threatened Ketanji Brown Jackson and Justice Sotomayor and all the rest of them. I mean, it's just unbelievable, the hypocrites. I mean, Chuck Schumer has been literally senator since 1855. He's way over his head. Hypocrisy knows no bounds. I mean, they wanted to absolutely eviscerate Trump over January 6th, his speech, which was actually a speech that promoted peaceful protesting, peaceful assembly, and they wanted to literally castrate him. And this now, in front of an entire audience, in front of the entire world on a televised audience, he's saying you've unleashed a whirlwind. It sounds like a really bad fight promotion, like a boxing promotion. You've unleashed a whirlwind and you will pay. What does that mean? What happened to the party of tolerance, of inclusion, of equity? We are not the war party, even though we've started endless forever wars that have cost American taxpayers $200 billion. Also, this comes on the heels of Hakeem Jeffries, Mr. Obama that you order from Temu, Dollar Store Obama, Hakeem Nobody's Dream Jeffries. He said this recently, which has caused all sorts of controversy. Check out this clip.
We're going to fight it legislatively. We're going to fight it in the courts. And we're going to fight it in the streets.
Wait. Hakeem, I beg your pardon. What? You're going to fight it in the streets? What exactly does that mean? You're going to arm yourself? You're going to go after government officials? You're going to commit treason? You're going to commit mutiny? What are you exactly referring to? Remember, my fellow Americans, my fellow global citizens, these are the same people who encouraged the disastrous, highly costly, highly damaging, and destructive 2020 Black Lives Matter riots that they let their cities burn. Tim Tampon Tim Walz literally allowed Minnesota to burn to the ground. Hardworking, the silent majority, you and me, well, I'm not so silent. He's not so silent, but he's a great guy. Thank you, Mr. President. Hardworking, tax-paying citizens like you and me have to sit back and go, what? We can't say anything because we'd be considered racist? We can't say anything because what? We'd be considered canceled? This exactly is what we voted against on November 5th. Common sense. We are so back. We're sick and tired of this. And you guys are nothing but hypocrites. You guys say you're the party of inclusion. You say you're the party of peace. You say you're the party of everybody is welcome. You got so on your high soapbox horse with looking down from your nose. Look at Donald Trump. You hid everything in the Liz Cheney Senate committee. You imprisoned Americans for exercising their constitutional rights to peaceful assembly and peaceful protestation. And now you are inciting, and you called President Trump. Next time anybody, share this with everybody. The next time somebody says to you, this is the party, he incited violence, he incited a mutiny, he incited treason, show them this, because they're doing 10 times worse. Trump actually said, respect law and order. The tweets show it, the posts show it, his speech shows it. Respect law and order. We love our boys and girls in blue. Respect peace. And these guys are saying you're going to a whirlwind. We're going to fight in the streets. You won't know what hit you. Excuse me? And by the way, this isn't the first time. Check out the Klingon Maxine Waters when she said this.
See anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere.
You create a crowd. You tell them that they're not welcome. And you do anything. You push back. Where was the outrage? Where was the outrage when Maxine Klingon Waters essentially said, I want you guys to all defy the law, break the law. I want you to fight, cause a scene. I want you to wreak havoc like vigilantes in the streets. Where was the outrage on CNN? Where was the outrage on ABC? Where was John Muir, David Muir, whatever the hell his name is? I don't even know. Where was Anderson Cooper? Where was Don Lemon when that happened? That wasn't that long ago. That was just a few years ago. Oh, and she also said this on national television. Check out this quick.
Your reaction to Trump saying, if everything's honest, everything's above board, to his point of view, he'll gladly accept the results of the country. But if not,
if he loses, he's going to say that it was fraud. He still has not accepted what happened in the last presidential election. And so we have to be very concerned about a former president of the United States talking about attacking his own country, talking about perhaps a bloodbath. I will go and take Trump out tonight.
Trump says in that time interview that he would not seek to overturn or ignore the Constitution's prohibition on a third term.
I'm going to ask the Justice Department and I'm going to ask the president to tell us what they're going to do to protect this country against violence if he loses. If you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome.
I can't wait to get your thoughts on this. Please help me make this video go viral. Share this with everybody you know, especially your hypocrite, aka Democrat friends, family, and neighbors, because the hypocrisy is just endless. It's ceaseless with these guys. I mean, you guys keep saying that you're the party of justice. You're the party of this. You're the party of peace. You're the party of inclusion. Trump, you point your finger. Trump is this. Trump is that. See what he does there? See what he does there? You're doing it, and you've done it your whole life. You've done it every single turn, every single corner, and we've had enough. We voted against your lies. We voted against your media apparatus. We are so back. We are happier than ever that we have our country back. We are happier than ever that we actually have real leadership that puts America first, not your interests first, because it's the same old song, my fellow Americans, my fellow global citizens in this nation. It's the same old song since day one. Remember, I don't just call myself professor for kicks and giggles. I worked with these people. I worked in the institutions that they support and sponsor, that they all derive, they spawned from these academics. These are all just academics. And academics have bigger egos than the most powerful hedge fund CEO on Wall Street. They are the most egotistical, narcissistic, look down their nose. They don't give a rat's ass about you. They don't give a rat's ass about me. They only care about this, and they only care about power, period. Trump has power. Trump has notoriety. He has fame. He doesn't need any more. I truly believe Providence is at work. This is a true war of good against evil. And these guys lost bad on November 5th. And they can't take an L because their egos won't let them. Their narcissism won't let them. And I think it's going to be an absolute battle for these next 4 years. They're going to do everything in their power to undermine him. Pelosi, she hasn't gone anywhere. Hakeem and Schumer and Pencil Dick Schiff, they're going to do everything in their power, everything imaginable, and it's all going to be illegal, which is why they're so afraid of Kash Patel. They're so afraid of Pam Bondi. They're so afraid of all of these cabinet members, Pete Hegseth, because they're going to expose the truth about these guys. But they're doing it for us right now. I need you to share this. I need you to tap the thumbs up. I need you to absolutely leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think, because these guys, I'm never going to stop. This is for my kids. This is for my grandkids' grandkids. And this is for the country that's given me everything. And I hope you will join me. Check out these videos coming up on the screen right here, just in case you missed them. I posted that yesterday. Tap my face right there to subscribe and follow. It's absolutely free. And the pinned comment is our email newsletter link. Sign up for that. It's free. And as always, God bless you and God bless America. I'll see you soon.